Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about this system that avoids leverage completely. That alone tells me this is a project with a different approach and a different risk profile. In this video, I want you to see how it actually works from the inside. The CEO is just going to give us a tour around the system. Right now, lots of people are getting liquidated. The big issue is the leverage and the type of system that blows up fast. This one caught my attention because it's doing spot trading. It clearly focuses on capital protection, no leverage, no guessing. Also, the timing matters because this one is still in the early launch phase. When I heard it was open to the public, I didn't wait to see what happens, and I started testing it a couple of days ago. The minimum entry here is around 100 USDT. They have different licenses. It all depends of your deposit. Profits are distributed every Friday. This is completely hands-free. Everything runs automatically. The system is currently in the soft launch. The team has announced a full release on this coming 17th of February. They're going to have a couple of new elements added to the back office, new payment systems. Potentially, the first version of the app will be released that day as well. So this one looks really cool. But just to be clear, this is crypto, markets change. There is no trading system in the world without drawdowns, but this one is doing a good job with that. One of the reasons I also decided to participate. Spot trading reduces liquidation risk, but it doesn't remove the market risk. As you can see, the historical returns are sitting in an average of 22%. If you're the type of person who prefer to avoid leverage, I think this might be an interesting option. But if you prefer, let's say, fast returns, this might not be for you because this is slower by design. But slower doesn't mean weaker. It means control it. It means more risk management. It means it's a different tool, different expectations. I want you to hear it directly from the CEO. He will explain how the system runs, how decisions are made, how his position in this long term. Maybe this can help you to get a better idea on why everybody's so into this option these days. After this video, if you want a full breakdown, you want to learn about the setup, the activation, I already published a detailed guide with all the steps that we need to follow. And I also organized this page for you. All you have to do is click the first link down below the description of this video. You get the link where you can open your account. Here I have a full tutorial that explains how to activate that account, and you can also download the presentation in English. And if you want updates or open discussions, I keep everything in my Telegram group. Come and join us. You will also find the link in the description of this video. Now I will leave you with Felix Bick, the founder and CEO of Polar Tensor.
Here we have the same, our company's registration. So let's talk about myself first, where I come from, who I am. I'm over 50 years old. I'm born in Hamburg, in Germany. I started my career in a small private German bank. I was there in charge of maritime financing, shipping optimization, and similar. Then in the year 2001, it's now 25 years ago, I moved to China already, to Shanghai, and worked there for a big trading company with the name Li and Feng. And there I was as well specialized in supply chain management and supply chain optimization. And during this time, I learned to program deep learning models. The deep learning model is actually something like AI. I started very early with this. Then later, I think in the year 2013, I heard first time about Bitcoin, and I started to be more and more involved in the crypto world. And due to my previous knowledge to program AI, I started to, privately to develop AI that my AI helps me to tell me when I have to buy what kind of currency. After some trials, we started with the big internet broker FTX. FTX, here we have it. There we had an account, and our software was working quite good from the year 2020 until end of 2022. But then sadly, FTX suddenly disappeared from the market and was not longer available. Then we looked out with which broker we can proceed, and then we started with Binance, that we work very close with Binance together. I think we needed roughly 1.5 years to implement our software again into Binance. And then in April 2024, we started the fund with a starting capital of $2 million US. So until today, we didn't took out $1 from this fund, and everything stays inside and accumulated and accumulated. Now our fund has already a value of 110 million. So it went up from 2 million to over 100 million in 18 or 19 months. So when we look our, when we look at our historic, we see here we have very, very strong months. In October last year with 40%, then we have smaller months like August and September. But the average is around 20%. Sorry, now my phone is ringing. So drawdown. I don't know if you heard about drawdown. Drawdown is the risk of losing money. It is a way to calculate it, and our drawdown is below 3%. What is very, very good at the market, actually. So how our software works. Our software is a high-frequent trading software. There's another word for it, and this is called low-latency trading. Both is the same, and what does it mean? It means we are placing up to 30,000 orders per day on the spot market. We don't make leverages. It means we are going in the spot market, buy a position, and hold it only for 1 second, maybe 2 seconds, and then we sell it again. This has one big advantage, the loss. What shall happen within 2 seconds in the crypto market? Maybe Bitcoin is going a little down, but we never lose big money actually. And then we will execute 20 to 30,000 trades each day. So many trades only have a profit about $5 or $10 or $20, but when we count 20 or 25,000 trades, then I will tell you a lot of money comes out. Of course, now it's already on the hand. When we place an order at the market, we have to pay money to place the order at the market as a fee. And we have the lowest possible fee structure in the market. I will show you later in our software how this is done. So the commission plan will come later too. Now I will go with you in our software directly. Sharing. All right. So here we have our software, what is connected to Binance. Our name is Polar 1. So here's our account balance. We have to memorize it because later we go on Binance and then it is same thing. So it's the 111 million inside. Today, we had traded already 6,277 trades. Important is we are only trading from Monday to Friday from 8 to 10, from 8 in the morning to 10 in the evening London time. Why we are trading only Monday to Friday? Because we need a big liquidity in the market. When we trade at Saturday night, there are not many buyers in the market, and for our software, it's difficult to place an order. So we limit it to the peak times in the market. And here you can see as well, Saturday, Sunday, we are not trading. So we have here no columns. This means this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no trading. So when I go here on capital growth, analyze, and I go on all means the last 19 months. And you see there is no big setback. Everything is going nicely straight up. We started here, as I said before, with a starting capital of 2 million, and now we are up to 110. Here we can see again our trading path. What are we trading actually? We are only trading with 5 cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, and Cardano. These are the 5 strongest or biggest cryptos in the market with small token like Pepe coins or Dogecoin or small stuff, we cannot work. It's our orders are too big. It would happen a bias. So therefore we are not doing it. So now we can go in live trading. The right side, you can see it's a Bitcoin on Binance. The white upper corner is the spot market, and the white lower corners are our orders. They will come in now step by step. This is now live. Our software is trading now live. So now a Bitcoin orders coming in, 17 Bitcoin bought, Solana 458 Bitcoin. So, and then we can take a look at the single trades our software has done. We go here on trades. This is the last trade. When we look at the timestamp, here in Europe, we have now 1 o'clock and 20 minutes or 12:20 London time. And you see, 1 minute is already one page full of orders. So, and here I can open the last trade and then I have a look at our software. So what are we seeing here? We see here order what we placed for Solana, and our KI analyzed his neuronal network and found 49 buying picks, 8 hold picks, and 31 selling picks. So in overall or all over, it was our software decided to place the order. Sadly, it was not. It was a loss with $4.05. So. And this I can open for each single order to see the decision process of our orders. So now I go with you one time in Binance to go inside our trader software. So you see that what I'm talking is cool, something like this. So here we are on www.binance.com. Here on the right side, you see VIP9. VIP9 is the fee structure, also how many fees I pay for each order to Binance. And this is the smallest fee possible in the market with 0.01%. Of course, when the fee would be much higher, our software would not be as profitable because it's a margin business. Here you can see again, this is our fund, 111,236,000, more or less the same as in our own software. This amount is a little bigger, 110 to 116, because we have to hold this BNB token. That is a token issued by the company Binance, and we have to hold it in our account to receive this VIP level. That is a requirement. Therefore, we have for $5 million these token inside our account. So then let us go on profit and loss. That is what the most people are interested in. Then I go here on today's PLN. So today is 0.0% loss. Of course, this can happen. There's no guarantee. But when we look at the 1 year chart here, that is quite amazing. It went up in a straight line. Or we see here each single day, the green one is a profit and the red one is losses. Yeah, very clear. The most trades are profitable. So to complete our journey in Binance, let's go one time at the order book. So open orders we don't have because it is too short. We only place it for a half second, but all orders are in the order history. And here's our order history from today. This is now 1 or 2 seconds ago that we bought and sold Ripple. Here as well Ripple. Here Solana. And you see thousands of trades. So, okay, now we go over what is most interesting for you, and this is our marketing plan. Let me open another document. And then I have to share my document with you. Here we are. All right. So how is our commission structure? Start first at the bottom, trading license. This business, what we work in, is very, very high regulated in Europe and in America. You cannot open a fund and then try to sell it to private people. This is actually illegal in Europe and even in Germany. So what we did is that we are now doing it in following way. We are selling a software. The client is buying the software, and this enables the client to participate on our AI. And we calculate the license fee very simple. It is 10% of the deposit. So if a client is interested to deposit $100 with us, he has to buy a license for $10 first. Then he will add the other $90, and then he can trade with the $90. The license fee is not yearly; it is one time license forever. So and this means also, secondly, it is not allowed in America and as well in Europe to pay commission on a deposit. If we do this, my site will be closed by law by some federal police stuff within a month. So we lose all our money, everything is gone. And we try to be, we try really to follow the law, that we comply to the law, what is in state. So therefore, we pay a direct commission on the license fee. And here you can see we are distributing to the marketers 50% in the first 4 levels already. In total, we have 15 levels and we have a 17% payout. I think this is very, very strong. This is even more interesting. The passive income, the residual commission or the recurring commission, this is generated from the earnings. Our software is making 15%, for example. And the 15%, we are not giving it completely to the client. We give sometimes only half to the client. We come to this later. But you earn 30% on his earnings, we will pay out over the commission plan. And this is as well very powerful. Already 20% commission is paid only in the first 3 levels. So here is when, to make an example, the smallest package, what we offer is a $100 starter package. $90 will go in the trading account, $10 will be the license fee. So how we are dealing it when somebody decides to take all the money out after 1 or 2 days. In this case, we cannot give him the full money back because, of course, we paid already the commission to the marketers. So in this case, in the first 12 months, we will have an early withdrawal fee of 10%. From months 12 to 24, it's a 5% withdrawal fee. And over, when we are holding his money over 2 years, then it's free of charge, it's 0%. But important is the withdrawal fee is only on the deposit, not on the earning. The earnings can be taken out each week as you like without any fee or payment or whatsoever. And the earnings and the deposit, when we pay it out, we don't pay it over the bank, we pay it directly over the blockchain. So it's extremely cheap to do and you don't have to wait. When you want to have the money back on Friday evening, you get it back on Friday evening. You don't have to wait until Monday. So here we are coming to the performance fee. When people make with us a very small package, the starter package with $100, then we take a performance fee of 50%. I guess you know what I mean with performance fee. That means when the software is making, let's say, 20% profit, we take 10% profit and 10% stays with the customer. As more money the customer is putting inside the fund, as smaller the fee will be. For example, if somebody invests with us $100,000, he will keep 80% of the profit and we only take 20%. Then we have, of course, a small ranking system where an additional bonus is paid out. This is based on the membership volume. So when you have in your complete downline, let's say $8,000 on membership volume, you will get a one-time payment of 500. Maybe 3 months later, you reach the $25,000, you get $1,500 extra, and so on, up to $500,000. But of course, then you have to generate a membership volume of 8 million. What is a very tough program. But maybe in 2 or 3 years, we all can talk about this. So now I have time for all your questions. Anything unclear, please shoot.